Hi, welcome to this Tower Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. I apologise now if the sound's going to be in and out. I'm testing new cameras and new sound, so just in case it is, I'm not sure till the end. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news, I'm going to jump straight into the cards. So that's good news for you if you don't like my waffling at the beginning. But the reason why I'm doing that is because I wasn't picking up anything. So the bad news of that is that means you're not doing anything. Because yesterday's reading, normally when I do the initial chit chat at the beginning, before I meditating and see what the collective's doing, it was different than the reading than what the initial chat was, yesterday's reading. And the reason is because you were doing stuff different than what your person is. And I normally ask what's going on with the collective, you that is watching, not necessarily your person. The reason why I do that is because you're supposed to leave them over there. I keep telling you. So I'm not getting anything here. So I'm going to jump into the cards, because that means you're not doing, you might say, yeah, I'm fucking busy. I'm sorting out the billion kids. I'm working part-time. I'm cleaning. I'm hoovering. I'm washing my hair. Fuck knows. But you're not doing anything on the correct path to get this connection. I'll put it that way. So let's jump in. If you want one-to-one support to do that, mission. That's what this is about. All I talk about. Right, let's see what the cards say then. Well, it's not the cards up there, right? I'll ask what's going on with you and your person, because definitely there's a change. I think there's a Libra moon. A Libra is logicate, which is always connected with your person. Also, Libra is connected with Venus. That's why you love them, even though they're logicate, right? Because Venus is the planet of love. Venus is also connected with Taurus. Taurus is about stubbornly going towards what you want to create stability in your life, which you don't do. You stubbornly stay at home and wait for stability, your person, things, situations to come towards you. But this planet is love. Venus is about Taurus and Libra, logicating what you're doing. Contracts change. It's not changed, all right, they correct me. Contract is on how it is, but your person's changed to align with the contract. Divine timing, Wheel of Fortune. It's connected with yesterday's reading. Okay. Okay. Why's that? Different versions of endings. Okay, and there it is, the Wheel of Fortune, like I said. And like I said, logicate. Right? Alright, so let's jump in. Miss Doris is logical. King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. What's going on here? I feel with your person, you might not see the moves here, but I'm actually feeling like this is like someone sitting in their chair, thinking about what to do, and then get up and take action. That's what I'm getting with your person. That's what's going to happen. They're logicating a way of how to move forward to get into their emotions. So at the moment, you're just like, oh, he's just sat there on the chair doing nothing. It's a metaphor. It's not literally they're just sat on the chair, but that's what I'm getting. You're like, oh, they're just doing the same old, same old. No, this person's thinking about moves towards. Would they say? Yeah, they might say they're going towards their love, their emotions. Because I don't normally say it, but what the energy's been these couple of days is that they are. Oh, because it's the moon, the new moon. New moon is always about, well, Moon is about beginnings and endings, a new cycle. Moon is emotions, right? Three of Pentacles. Oh, so this is you collaborating. So the planets are pushing you both to do the correct versions of what you're supposed to do with this contract. Lightworkers, starseed. This is both. Okay, yeah. So this is what your person's supposed to do. Logicate correctly about the emotions. Can you see the water all behind him, right? Because normally they just sit there and you feel that emotion surrounding them and inside of them, obviously, all of them, and they don't move. They just stay in the logic. Like I said, I feel he's going to get up out that chair, he or she, right, your person, and go into the emotions. Swim in their emotions. That means coming towards you, because you are the emotions, you're the nurturer. That's your person. Your job, let's call it, is to collaborate with a wise spiritual leader. My card is children. Tapping it, to be wise, you have to tap into your inner child, and your inner child does what you really want, and speaks what they want, and like they say, I want to be a fireman, I want to be this, I want to be that, doing the inner child stuff, going for the happiness. My card, this Three of Pentacles, actually has it's holding, you can't really see because of the artist, well, it's just how it is. It's half a pomegranate, and connected with the High Priestess, because she has the tree of pomegranates, and this is half a pomegranate connected to the tree of pomegranate in the background. This is your work. And why I'm talking about the pomegranate, because there's called a book of pomegranates, which is connected to Kabbalah. So you need to know how to live of this world by following your inner truth, because the pomegranate's connected with the card. She has a pomegranate in the background. High Priestess. High Priestess is tapping into your inner truth. And this then leads on to both of you getting connected with each other, Two of Cups. Choosing yourself, but then choosing each other. So this is your person's contract, this is your contract. Your person logicates to then go towards their emotions, not just logicates, but never goes towards their emotions. And you to collaborate with someone who's wise, who teaches about the Kabbalah, who teaches about the philosophy of this planet, who teaches you about going within with the tree of pomegranates, teaches you about the High Priestess, which is the veil of illusion, between the 3D and the 5D, and that's about collaborating with someone who knows about that. Hello, that's me. That's what this is about. Then you get your Two of Cups. Am I doing it the right way? I can't tell, the camera's the other way around. The Two of Cups is about you and twos you see from birth, and the children, right? You're born, you're twin flames, my Two of Cups, embryos from birth, you're connected with someone, right? And this is about the lotus at the bottom of the card. The lotus grows in muddy waters. Muddy waters is murky versions of love, but it's still waters, it's still emotions, and it still blossoms. And a flower blossoming on this planet, on this dark entity, or dark energy that's surrounding this planet, is massive, meaning that it can still grow, it can still blossom, regardless of the murky version of love you see from your person, from the world, whatever. With the lotus in my card, at the bottom of the card. You can't see it necessarily because it's in muddy waters, but it can still grow. And that's what this is. It's about following what you can't see because the murky waters with the lotus, but it will still blossom. That's what this planet is. Following your own versions of love. Like say, if I wanted to be a fireman, firewoman, I just have this love to do that and follow it. Don't know if I'm going to do it, just follow that regardless. Underneath, why is that? Temperance underneath your person. There's something that angers your person. What is that? I need to... am I getting that? One of you, and I'll say probably one of you, don't think you know this though. I feel if you're doing tarot, something esoteric, or giving it large that you're a spiritual leader, it's a weakened energy. What is that? I want to say it correctly. Okay, there's something to do with spell work. For example, I'll give my situation. It might be easier to say it. This is not true. I have to make this clear for the negative fucking Nancy's out there. Right? This is an example from this, which could be for one of you. There's like, I'm up here doing tarot. David's baby's mums knows that I'm doing tarot. So there's two things I'm picking up with this, but it needs to be said. That has done a spell on David to keep David tied over there, one thing. And two, maybe David is thinking from baby's mum saying that, oh, well, she's into voodoo spells, tarot work, but she's put a spell on your ass. That's why you keep going to her. But she's really bad, you can't see it, she spelled you up because she's a tarot reader. Something like that. And I feel there's like, it's like it's been dissolved. It's ended now. It's like he can see that's bollocks. It's not true. David comes around here, knows that I don't talk about magic. I don't do any magic. He knows it's an illusion. I'm not saying this has happened. I'm saying something like that. They've put a spell on your person and then manipulated your person to think that it's you that's put the spell on them. That's why you keep going to them. Something like that. Okay. That's underneath your person. That's why I'm like, what's that? And it's like your person fell for it because it's like, makes logical sense because Sophia does tarot. Tarot is to do with spells and manifestation and all that. And then he's logicating again, getting into their emotions. No, Sophia wouldn't do that. Sophia doesn't do that kind of stuff. Sophia's never talked about spelling up anybody, something like that. So double logicated, that's what I'm getting. So there's something about two-faced with other people, that's what I'm getting. But I feel it's like done. The spell's ended. It's ended out the cycle. The moon has ended that cycle out, whatever. And I don't think it's an issue. I don't think it's going to come into your reality. It's just a learning curve or whatever. But you shouldn't have listened to other people, I presume. So underneath here, well, I won't show you. Well, these two world card. Yeah. It's like that was your person's lesson. Something here to do with stop getting angry and the time delay of listening to other people, not following their bliss. We know this with your person, right? This is what I'm getting with your person. Being two-faced, coming towards you, but not telling people about you, that's two-faced, all that kind of thing, right? Yeah, learning that lesson, that hard lesson. But it depends if you're learning the lesson. It always depends. What can I say? What's the word? The universe, the wheel of fortune, destiny is underneath you. It's like if you focus on your destiny to collaborate. I don't know how many times do I say it. Do you want to hear me say it again? I'm going to say it again. Mission, Three of Pentacles is collaborating, right? Collaborating with the right people. I'm 100% focused now on people who's in mission. That's it. I want to do no more image readings, tarot readings, counselling, only with people in mission. You collaborate with someone who's wise, right? But it's no point collaborating with people who ain't got what you want. I don't understand it. Go to a marriage guidance, right, who looks happy, who's bigging up their relationship, who shines inside when they're talking about their wives or their husband. Who would just do marriage counselling with people who have divorced 10 times? So you do, you collaborate with people who just got the title, I'm a twin flame. Like they ain't even a twin flame. I don't know how many times I've got to say it to you. Destiny is who you collaborate with, and you must collaborate. No point being over there on your Jack Jones, neither. Right? There's excellent tarot readers. This is how you'll know, right? If the person to listen to is for you. First of all, if they're Twinflame, and if they're with their person and their person they talk about regularly, not just my person, right? Like I said, I can say Brad Pitt or Clint Eastwood is my person, right? Let's say, oh, they went to lunch and they meet them every day, they're emailing them and FaceTiming them and all this kind of thing, then they're not with their person. That doesn't matter so much because it's not about your person. But two, if, here's the key, right? Because the majority of them are not with their person. Here's the key. Because most of you do counselling, tarot readings, Reiki, blah, blah, blah. If I went to another tarot reader who was brilliant, right, brilliant tarot, and I said, do you feel, hear me now, you can fuck off afterwards if you don't like my readings, right, hear me, do you feel that you are compelled to change planet Earth? Do you feel like you're compelled to be some kind of humanitarian to this tarot reader, to this counsellor, to this other person that you're listening to? Do you feel like somehow you've got this kind of star shining, that you're different than others, not with your tarot reading, in general life? Do you feel, and that's connected with helping people? If they say, what do you want about? I just know I'm a gangster tarot reader. No, I'm just a counsellor. Do you mean counselling to help people? Yeah, with my tarot readings I help people. Not a bigger purpose than you're dealing with a soulmate all day long. Do you feel alien? Do you feel connected with the planet? Do you that's what you need to know with that person you're listening to. More the side of humanitarian work, right? So not just saying, oh, well, this card say go ground yourself, go walk and hug a tree. I heard someone say that the other day and I thought, fuck me gently. They're still saying those things. Literally yesterday, I clicked on it because I got it on automatic sometimes because it makes me go sleep tarot reading, right? It woke me up. Did she say hug a tree? Yes, she did say hug a tree. I'm like, they're still saying that? Really? Momentarily. What's the point of going outside, Jesus sandals, take them out, stretch out your toes in the dog shit or the dog wee on the grass, because there's so many dogs and animals out there that piss on the ground. You need to be on proper Mother Earth. Then hugging a tree, yeah, you might get a little, ooh, right? Then you go home and you put on a television. You've got the brats all around you screaming, I want some devil food and devil sweets. That 1 minute or 2 second frequency of hugging a tree, gone! Might not, why do it? Why bother? Why bother, right? Let me show you. Wise. Collaborate with people who wisely tell you what to do. Right? Yes, there might be readers. She even said about the narcissistic. I knew I was like, delete, move on. She's reading your energy. The collective's reading. She's like, I can pick up someone who's controlling you and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, she's reading the collective's energy because you think your person's narcissistic. Or they think that. But then she went with, you shouldn't go out to date people who control you. You're better than that. Like putting on her opinions of bollocks, right? You shouldn't go out with people who control you. You shouldn't let no one control you. It shouldn't even be a problem to even spit out those words of labelling someone something. Although I always talk about that, well, not always, but me and David talk about that. We have narcissistic traits within us. Because you're supposed to control your reality. It's narcissism. Anyway, let's move on. So, okay, so that's connected with these three. Why? Two of Cups, Hanged Man, Five of Swords, Page of Cups. It's supposed to be all together. So let me figure this out. Hanged Man, the devil, hanging still. Okay, so the reading is over here with your person. Okay, Destiny's doing their thing with your person. As I'm always saying, they're sorting out your person. Don't watch that. Didn't need to watch that. You just focus on yours, mission, collaborating, not just over there on your Jack Dome doing mission. I'm going to give you another example. Is like, let's talk about Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, John Lennon, all these amazing teachers, master teachers, speaking about freedom of speech, love, and all that kind of thing. All we need is love, John Lennon, and all that, right? When they died, who took it over? No one. Why? Because they didn't collaborate. That's why this time, since now, Uranus and Taurus is about collaboration. So that if anything happens to me, right, then it's like, okay, well, I've got 5 others in mission. No biggie. That's my son, right? My daughter might pulled in because I'm the influence, regardless what she is. They didn't influence any others. They had people around them, but they all focused on. That's why this collaboration is very important, right? Extremely important. These one solo is all ego, all eyeballs on them. That's all it is. Now, Marcus Garvey and all that didn't know that. This generation with the planet, like I said, Uranus, Taurus and Uranus, one of that for the next 6 years is all about collaboration. And you will hear other tarot readers saying that. Hence, my focus is shift to focus 100% on mission people, right? And mission people 100% on you to get you to where you are, and then you can build your. You don't have to join. I'm always saying I will get you to the point where you can build your own mission thing, your own community. You don't have to stay with me forever. That is never the contract. This is about you. So you're staying stuck in your own control, right? In a rooted belief system. Your person's different. 5 of Swords, not loving the inner child, not going back to when you first felt this gift that you had. You felt when you was different. Some of you I'm talking to is incarnated elementals, could see orbs, fairies and all that from a very young age, can see the light, can predict the light from a very young age. And you, as you grew up, you then transferred that freeness into the Empress of Mother Earth way of doing that, of crystals, acupuncture, Reiki, Mother Earth, earthly way of doing it. Logicated with the Empress here. Empress is here, right? Well, Venus. Like I said, with the beginning, this is about Venus. Can you see? Is it that one? No, it's that one. That one and there. Venus. This is about Venus. And I said at the beginning, initial energy of love, Taurus, logic. So you logicated your version of love, of being a light worker. Okay, well, this spiritual world that's out there is crystals, acupuncture, Reiki, hugging trees, Jesus sandals, Jesus Christ. This isn't it. No, it's not it. You logicated it. Instead of just follow like me, I just do what I do. I don't like, okay, well, this is a tarot reading. So most tarot readers sage, and some tap the cards to break up the energy. It's like I just do what it is. You don't really come round to my yard, my gaff here, and you would see loads of crystals or anything. This just looks like a normal place. Thank you very much, right? I don't look like a tarot reader, do I? Right? If you saw me, I wouldn't look like a spiritual person. And that's the intention of me. Because you don't have to go out there crossing. Like I said, I wouldn't go out. I've got a field directly opposite me. There's no way someone might have to put a gun at my head, tell me to take off my Jesus sandals I do not wear, but these are sandals, and to go and walk barefoot on the grass out there. I say no, because I see loads of people walking their dogs out there. Thank you very much. I'm not stepping on any fucking weed. Can't see weed, dog shit I could avoid. No, not doing it. What are you talking about? Breathing the fresh air. I've got my window open, thank you. Page of Cups. Last card. 5 of Swords is like you're not being selfish enough to yourself. You're not loving yourself enough. You're not doing what you want to do. You're following a program, the devil. You're still stuck on the program, the matrix. That's why we're seeing the high priestess, because she had the veil of illusion, 3D, 5D, right? It's kind of, you can't see, it's a veil in front of you. It's a thin veil of illusion, right? But it's completely different, right? That's the high priestess, which is your truth. You live on planet S, yes. You live on planet Earth. That's why I'm saying when people say, I'm connected with my person on the 5D, I'm like, no, you live on planet Earth, mate. No way I would be like to them, like, yeah, give me David on the 5D. Nah. I want to see his ass physically down there. Thank you very much. You live on planet Earth. That's for high priestess, your truth. That's the 3D. But also we're connected with multiverses, infinite, right? Infinite possibilities, multi-dimensions, multiple entities. 5D, let's just say, right? So the veil of illusion is like, which are you on? You're supposed to be balancing out both with your truth. Like I said, truth is you're on planet Earth. Truth is you've got to see your Twinflame from, let's say like that, from 5D on planet Earth. Truth is your Twinflame. Truth is you're not doing any of this with the veil of illusion, with five of swords. You need to love yourself unconditionally to do it. If not, you're always going to... Why is the page here? The page feels different. Is the page someone else? Oh, phew. High priestess over this. It's children. You're influencing your children. As I say with my son is 32. Big grown man. I can't tell that man what to do. And like other people, I tell David to do what to do. I wish I could tell him what to do. Nah, I can't tell that man what to do. I can't tell my son what to do. They're both grown-ass men. My son or David, I never showed them tarot. Never said, come, sit down. Let me show you how to shuffle. Let me teach you about tarot. Both of them can do tarot. Both of them like tarot. My son has a shot at doing that. He's independent. He's an entrepreneur. He's got his own place. I never told him, you influence your children. What else with the Page of Cups? There's something else as well. Your person coming back, starting anew, is the Page of Cups. It's like, this is all your person has to do, right? Stop being two-faced to themselves, right, about the dual worlds and getting angry because they're not. That will never work. They know it will never work. How long will you be over there, right, and them over there in their two worlds? It's two-faced, right? They get angry because it's never working out. You're cussing them. They've got third-party casting them because they're not picking anybody. That's what they have to sort out. Manifest something new, right? And that's them with a new start. You, look at all these you got to sort out, matey. And you're the spiritual one. They don't have nothing to do with connection with upstairs or feel like buying crystals or acupuncture. They don't have none of that normally, your person. Yes, I do have some people say my person is spiritual. I'm like, they're not like how you are. They might like to do a Reiki business or sell some crystals or yoga or stretching or something like that, but not on the way of how you are. Don't bundle that together. You have to collaborate. You have to understand about you and your higher self. You have to start being selfish and following your own wishes and desires that align with your inner child. You have to stop being in this control element of the matrix and hang on a belief system, a tradition, and staying stuck in that, in an uncomfortability of that, right? And that's your destiny. You got shit loads to do. Hence the initial energy, nothing. It's like, what's going on with the collective? Nothing. But your person coming with a new start. But to me, will that align with you? I don't think so. I don't think so. But then, look, he's on his back down, going on his own merry way. Happy, going on his own merry way. starting afresh. This is also the delay is the new start of the old. No more delays. I'll put it that way. If you're on track. Most people would say I'm egotistical, I'm up my arse, I'm this and I'm that. And I'm like, don't you think I know from how I talk that I don't get a load of views? I'm not out there. I'm not popular. That's not ego then, is it? Mate, ego is licking arse, following the norm, being the sheep. That's ego. Be it separating yourself from the others, doing your own thing, loving myself, doing what I need to do, focusing on what I know is right for me and for you. It's not ego. Page of Swords. Do you lot love me saying that? Who are you listening to? Who are you watching? Right? Page of Swords. That needs to die, right? And you wake up to who you're studying, who you're listening to. Like I said, with the tarot readers, the spiritual advisors and stuff like that. Love yourself. Breathe in the Mother Earth, nature air. Be vegetarian. Whatever they're saying, right? And do they talk about their home life? Do they say that I'm happy, I'm going cinema, I went for a meal, I'm like this, I'm doing, all they're bringing it into their conversation. Oh no, I'm professional. Then they're following the sheep. Once again, following the sheep. I can't help it, it falls out my mouth. I said to David, I said, do you know how many videos I just talk and it just comes, you just come out my mouth. I hate it. Told him yesterday. And I'm saying it again. It's just natural. I talk about my son. It's just natural, right? I just talk about my daughter. It's just natural. So when they're there and they're not talking about it, there's two things. They're stopping themselves for ego to look professional, right? There's this world about professionalism and you're a light worker, or they ain't got shit going on. You know which one it is. Probably both. Who are you listening to? Who are you watching? Who are you watching? Page of Swords is watching people. That needs to die. I'm saying it literally. Death card needs to fucking die. And you need to wake the fuck up. The judgment card. To who you're listening to. If they can't guarantee their work, why are you even listening to them? If they're not in a relationship with what you want, why are you listening to them? If they're not completing mission or doing something you want, but I said they're up there, as soon as the camera's done, they're watching television, they've got no life, they ain't doing nothing, they ain't got no relationship, they ain't got nothing going on for them. Follow those who you want to be. Not my personality. You might say I'm really loud, I'm Larry or whatever. Not my personality, me swearing or whatever. But most of you want to be some kind of eyeballs on you. I understand that because you're starseed. We are supposed to be out there like stars, superstars, so that people learn from us wise teaching. Not just getting up on you. Anyway, thankfully, since the virus, the algorithms changed on YouTube because everyone jumped on YouTube to doing their extra job because all the job losses and etc. So it's even harder to be successful. So it's on YouTube. So that stopped all this bullshit spirituality. Let's just call it that. Let's get one of my alien oracles. Please, please, please. Friends and family. Still influencing your ass. Now, Sophia, I'm having it. My heart chakra's open, right, and I'm having. But what's all these peeps in the background, all surrounded you? It's interesting because Mission People was telling me about nieces and nephews and the younger, because if they got a negative Nancy auntie, or Uncle Billy Bob is an asshole, or my brother Scotty is a fucking prick, right? I'm like, yeah, they're grown-ass people. You can block them, get rid of them. And they're like talking to me about, well, what about the younger generation and the children? This planet is to focus on you. Like I said, with my son, I focused on me, and then he's like, my mum's happy. My mum don't take no shit. My mum is financially okay, is an entrepreneur. I've influenced him to follow his own happiness. Same way. Not, oh, I've got to sort one out myself. Then he'll have a kid, and then he'll just have kids and sort out those kids, and no one ever focuses on themselves. And that's what I tell them. You got still work to do on yourself. You can't go and sort out nieces and nephews and the younger generation. You sort out you. Mastery. Where is it? Wise teaching. You sort out you, which is the five of swords. You be selfish and get your light, see the light around the child. Get back into your light of the child. And then you can, you influence others. I'm hoping that people like my brothers or sisters' children look at me like as if, oh, Sophia's financially happy, she's abundant, she's always got money, or whatever they always see it as money. What does she do? Oh, she does her own thing. That's how I hope I influence them. Not by going to their birthday parties, not by going over there giving them money, not by that. By them influencing and maybe ringing me and asking me what do I do or something like that. But not by me literally going to parties and shit. What's that do? That's not influencing them, that's 3D. Once again, tell me spiritual leaders that do stuff like that. Martin Luther King up on his thing talking about, I have a dream. Is it Martin Luther King? Hold on in a minute. I've got to go to my nephew's birthday party and blow out some candles. Right? So I better speed up this speech. You focus on you. Right? That's this entire planet. You focus on you. You focus on you. You focus on you. You focus on you. Everybody focuses on them. By loving themselves, then everything is love. And there shouldn't be any need for anything other than that. Designed perfectly. Fear. Okay. Fuck everything in your eyes. Right? That's what I call fear. People say false evidence, appearing real. I say fuck it. Fuck everything and lie. Fear is holding me back. Let me put them together. I know that we are deeply connected, not feeling that one too good. I really do want us to work out. Okay, so fear is holding me back. That's you, because you're the one that's stuck on the tree. Your person, destiny's come in, whoop their ass, they're following their emotions. They're following their happiness. That page of cups, I feel, is your person over there doing this. Happy, joking around, doing the, should be following you, going towards you. Should be, right? That's what I feel your person's doing. I feel you fear. So that's why you have to collaborate with people who make you accountable so that you do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. There's a book. The title sounds great. Didn't read the book, right? That's what this is. Feel the fear and do it anyway. I really do want us to work out, and I know that we are really connected. I feel that I really do want us to work out. I feel your person's on that frequency now, but like I said, the contract is never for them to come into your reality and you to go into your soulmate way. It's never about that. I know that we are deeply connected. And I feel, unfortunately, with this one, which is the Debbie Downers to be a last card, is that that's all they're going to feel. And I said that with yesterday's reading. They're just going to feel like, yeah, I'm deeply connected with someone who was telling me loads of wise stuff and spiritual stuff. You know, that person that you just feel like, oh, they came into my life for a reason. and they helped me move, and then I moved past. That's all I feel is going to happen with you and your person. You're not doing the work. It's just going to feel deeply connected. Totally in love, passionate, and all that kind of thing. Want to be with you, get married, settle down, twin flame connection. Fuck no. Just deeply connected. That's how I didn't feel this. And that's because, like I said, you got shit loads to do. Let people in mission help you to do that, right? That's what they're here for. And then get into mission or do your own mission. This is never about you collaborating with me. You get into it with me. I said I will help you to make your own community. I don't care what you do. You can still use my programs over there in your own community as long as you pay. I don't care. It's not about that. This is about helping everyone be their inner child and follow their own loves and desires and bring their own reality. That's all this is about, right? So anyway, check out the description box. That's it for now. Speak to you later.